Welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am JP Dimri, retired professor of Russian from the Center of Russian Studies, English and Foreign Languages, University, Hyderabad. Indian grammatical tradition, Pandyan linguistics. In this module, we will continue the word formation. Now, the title of the module is Word Formation 2. That is, Word Formation 2. It has two parts, Part 1 and Part 2. In Part 1, we shall discuss feminine formation suffixes, which are called Stri Pratyaya, and in Part 2, we shall discuss Tadhita Pratyayas, secondary secondary suffixes. In previous module, we discussed the Krit word formation suffixes. It may be noted that the majority of sutras of the 4th and 5th adhyayas of the Ashtadhyayi deal with the secondary derivatives. That is from Sutra Tadhita 4176 up to Madrat Parivapane 5467. The 4th adhyaya of the Ashtadhyayi starts with the section of feminine formation suffixes. In this part of this module, the first part of this module, we shall discuss the major feminine formation suffixes. The feminine formation suffixes start with the Adhikara Sutra Striyam 413 after a nominal stem which denotes a feminine and goes up to 4181. These are the feminine suffixes: 1. Tap, dap, chap, geep, geese, geen, ung, spa, ti, and shun. These are 10 feminine formation suffixes. Of these 10 suffixes, tap, geep, and geese are the most productive one. Now we shall discuss these suffixes. Suffix tap, as per the Sutra Ajajata Stap 414, the suffix tap is added to a base that belongs to the aja class or a stem which ends in a salt o. For example, aj plus tap, aj plus a, lengthening of o plus a by akasamarne dirgha 61101, we get the form aja. Aja plus su, deletion of so by 6168, aja, a female goat. Similarly, Ashwa, mare, from Ashwa, Kokila, Devadatta, Daksha, Samskrita, Satya, etc. Note that the feminine suffixes tap, dap, and chap are collectively referred to as ap. Less productive suffixes dap and chap are mentioned only in few sutras. Suffixes geep, geese, and geen are referred to by a common term gi. Let us now discuss the derivation of Kumari, Brahmani, and Gauri. Kumari plus geep, suffix geep is added to nominal stem Kumara by Vayasi Prathame 4120. Kumara plus e, deletion of o of Kumara by Yasyeti cha 64148. Kumar plus e, Kumari, younger. Brahmani is derived by adding the suffix geese by Sutra 4163. Brahmana plus geese, Brahmana Brahmana plus e, deletion of o by 64148. Brahmana plus ge, Brahmani. Gauri is derived by adding the suffix geese by Sidgaurabhyascha 4141. Gaura plus geese, Gaura plus e, deletion of o by 64148. Gaura plus e, Gauri. Similarly, Nartaki from Nartaka and Gargyayani from Gargyayana are formed. Pachanti, Bhavanti, and Dibyanti are formed by adding the suffix geep by Ugitascha 416. Ugitascha 416. to Pachat, Bhavat and Divyat. Similarly, Kuruchari, Nadi, Devi, Soparnai, Devi, etc. are formed by adding the suffix Geep by Sutra 4.1.15. We have here discussed some of the sutras which assign suffix Geep, which is a very productive suffix among the Geep feminine suffixes. For details, you are advised to go through the chapter Stri Pratyaya of Siddhanta Kaumudi of Bhattoji Dikshita. For less productive feminine suffixes, Keen, Ung, Spa, Ti and Shang, you are advised to refer to the section 7.51 to 7.56 of chapter 7 of Paninian Linguistics of P.S. Subramaniam. Suffix Geen is mentioned only one sutra, namely Sarangavadhyano Geen. 1 minute. 4173. Sarangravadhyogeen. One sutra, one sutra, that is Sarangravadhyogeen. Geen 4173. With the Savitya Geen, Sarangravi is formed, a female descendant of Sarangrava. Suffix ung is added to a stem which ends in u and denotes a subdivision of humans by ungtaha. Ungutaha sutra by Ungutaha 416. For example, Kuruhu, a woman of the Kuru dynasty, is formed by adding suffix ung. To stem Kuru plus ung, u are lengthened by 61101. For suffix spa, ti and shang, see the section 7.56 of chapter 7 of Paninian Linguistics. The nature of these suffixes have been discussed in that section in detail. So in the first part of this module, we have discussed some of the most productive feminine formation suffixes. Now in second part, we shall deal with some of the most important tadhit pratyayas, secondary derivatives. In the part 1 of this module, we discussed some feminine formation suffixes, feminine noun formation suffixes. As was said that the feminine suffixes start with the Sutra Striyam 413 and extend up to 4181. Here in this part we shall describe the major tadhit pratyayas. It may be noted that the majority of sutras of the 4th and 5th adhyayas of Ashtadhyayi are concerned with the tadhit pratyayas, secondary derivatives from the Sutra Tadhita 4176 up to Madrat Parivapane 5467. It may be noted that the jurisdiction of the Adhikara Sutra Tadhita 4176 extends up to the 5th adhyaya, that is up to Nispramanisha 54160. In other words, about 1114 sutras are connected with the Tadhit formation. The whole of Tadhita section can be divided into subsection on the basis of general and particular suffixes. For example, for the first 3 padas of the 4th adhyaya, an is general suffix. Tat is the suffix for the first 74 sutras of the 4th pada, and yat is the suffix for the rest of the sutras. In the 5th adhyaya, cha is the suffix from sutras 511 to 5117, thaya as the general suffix from 5118 to 1114, thak is the general suffix from 5119 to 5163. Matup is the suffix from 5294 to 140, and ka is the general suffix from 5370 to 95. These general suffixes are used only in cases where no particular suffix is assigned. For example, in general suffix an section, the suffix nya is added after the words diti, aditi, etc. by ditya, ditya, dityuttar padano 4185. Diti plus nya, diti plus ya, deletion of e by 64148, vriddhi for the vowel e by taditesh ocham adehe 62117, we get the form daitya, a demon. Similarly, from aditi plus no aditya, sun. Some of the characteristic features of the tadit formations are: 1. The first vowel of the stem undergoes vriddhi when the suffix is yit, kit and kit by taditesh vacham adehe 72117, kiti cha 72118. For example, diti plus nya by 4185, vriddhi for the initial vowel by 72117, deletion of e by 64148, we get the form daitya. 2. If the suffix is yint or lit or git, the first vowel of the stem is accented by yinityadir nityam 61197, yin nityadir nityam by 617. For example, kana plus kaya karnika, hearing, o is replaced by e by 7344. Third, if the stem final vowel is u, it undergoes guna by guna 64146, and if it is e, o, a, they are deleted by yasjeti cha 64148. Most of the tadit formations mean related to or connected with. Note that the tadita forms are derived from their underlying bases or sentences which have the same meaning. For example, Vayyakaranaha, one who is learning or knows grammar, is derived from the sentence Vayyakaranam adhite vedava, who is learning or who knows grammar, by tadadhite tadavedah, 4-59. So use of tadit form is optional. The tadit form Vayyakaranaha or the phrase Vyakaranam adhite vedava has the same meaning. Similarly, the phrase Dasrathasya putraha, son of Dasratha, and the tadita form Dasrathi have the same meaning. One more peculiarity of tadita is that the sutras specify the meaning of various suffixes. For example, in an section, the sutra such as Tasyapatyam 4192 specifies the meaning. Sutra 4192 specifies the meaning of his or descendant. The Sutra Tena Raktam Ragat 421 specifies the ragat meaning of colored. Ten Raktam Ragat specifies the meaning of colored by it. And Sutra Nakshatrena Yuktaha Kalaha 423 specifies the meaning of the time associated with the star. The Sutra Samskritam Bhakshaha 4-16 specifies the meaning of items of food cooked therein, etc. 3 sutras, namely 1 Kya Pradipadikat 411 after the feminine suffix gi and ap and after the dominant stem. 2 Tadhita 4176 The following are the tadhit suffixes, or here begins the tadhita section. And third, samarthanam prathamad va 4182 are central for tadhit section. A tadhita suffix is optionally added to first pada, syntactically and semantically connected with others provided by the rules themselves. Here the first sutra determines the nature of the stem to which a tadhit suffix can be added. The second sutra designates the tadhit suffixes, and the third sutra specifies the following three features. 1. A tadhita form stands for two words which are syntactically and semantically connected. 2. The tadhita suffix is added to the stem of the word stated as the first one of the sutra concerned. Third, the use of the tadhita form is optional. The sense of the tadhita form can be alternatively expressed by a phrase or a sentence. For instance, upagavaha, phrase upagor apatyam, upagos descendant is a upagava is a tadhita form derived from upagu by adding the suffix an by tasyapatyam 4192. The sutra states that the suffix an is optionally added to the stem with a sixth case suffix to express the meaning of descendant. The derivation is as follows: upagu plus gas plus ana. Upagu plus ana, the sixth case suffix gas, is deleted by supodhatu pratipadikayo 2471. Upagu plus a, vriddhi of the first vowel by 72117. Upagu plus a, guna by 64146. Upago plus a, ava in place of o by 6178. Upagava plus a. Upagava plus a. Now, Upagava now gets the designation of the Pratipadika by 1246. Now, sup suffix is added to Upagava. Upagava now gets the designation of the Pratipadika by 1246. Now, sup suffix is added to Upagava. Upagava plus su. Upagavas. Upagavaha, a descendant of Ugu. Let us now examine some more tadhit derivations. Derivation of Bharataha, a descendant of Bharata. Bharata plus ay by 4186. Bharata plus a, vriddhi of the initial vowel of Bharata by 72117. Bharata plus a, deletion of a of Bharata by 61146. Now Bharata gets the designation of Pratipadika by 1246, and su suffix is added to Bharata. Bharata plus su, Bharatas, Bharataha. Similarly, Kotsaha from Kutsa. Suffix an is added to Kutsa by 41114. Kutsa plus an, Kuts plus a, vriddhi, Kots plus a, deletion of a, Kots plus su, Kotsas, Kotsaha. Derivation of Dadhikam, made of curse. Dadhi plus thak. Suffix thak is added by 4218. Suffix thak is replaced by ik by 7350. Dadhi plus ik. Vriddhi for the initial vowel of dadhi by dadhi. Dadhi plus ik. Deletion of e of dadhi by 64148. Dadhi plus ik. Dadhika. Now Dadhika gets the designation of Pratipadika, and suffix su is attached to Dadhika. Dadhika plus su. Su is replaced by We get the form Dadhikam. Derivation of Shaliya. Shalayam bhava Shaliya. Something happening in the Shala. Shala plus gi plus cha. Deletion of gi by 2471. Tadhik sub is cha in the sense of something happening somewhere is added by 42114. Suffix cha is replaced by e by I, ne, yi, ni, ya, for, ra, kha, cha, gham, pratyanam 7112. the sutra states the substitute ayan, a, in, e, and ia respectively replace initial pha, dha, kha, cha, gha of suffixes. So cha is replaced by e, shala plus e plus a. A of sala is deleted by 64148. Sala plus e plus a. Saliya. Saliya now gets the designation of Pratipadika by 1246. Saliya plus su. Saliyas. Saliyah. Similarly, from mala, maliya, etc. Rastriyaha, that takes place in a country or born in a country. Tadita suffix gha is added to rashtra, rashtra plus gha by 8293. Gha is replaced by iya by 712, rashtra plus iya, deletion of a, rashtra plus iya plus a, rastriya plus su, rastriyaha. We have tried to give some examples of tadit derivatives just to show as to how the tadits are derived. As we said that a tadit formation is optional and tadits are derived from their underlying sentences or phrases. For example, rastriyaha is derived from the phrase rashtre bhava or jataha, that which takes place or is born in the country. For detailed study of tadits, you are advised to go through the Tadita Prakarana of Siddhanta Kaumudi or Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi. In this module, we have two parts in the module. In conclusion, we can say that in this module we have two parts. The first part deals with the feminine formations, feminine suffixes such as tap, dap, chap, geen, gees, geen, etc. are discussed with examples. In the second part of this module, we have discussed the tadit formations. We have only given some of the most productive, most used suffixes from the Tadita Prakarana. Thank you.